Hello friends, my name is Hamid. Today I'm working on this Gaggenau wall oven. The customer's complaint is that the unit does not maintain its temperature. In order to fix this, I have to replace this convection element, and if the convection element goes bad on these units, it will not maintain its temperature. It will still work, but it's not going to maintain its temperature. It will take too long to heat the oven. For example, if you select 200 degrees or 300 degrees, and instead of taking 15 minutes, it's going to take up to half an hour to 45 minutes. And today I will show you how to replace this. Before you replace any of the parts, what you can do is you have to run your oven to confirm if the convection element is bad on it or not. What you can do is you will select the bake on it. That's your bake, and then select maybe 200, and then from there you put your hand. You have to remove this plate. You put your hand here. It's going to take a couple of minutes. You will see that the bake element starts working. Your hand gets a little bit warm, and then that's how you know that the bake element is working. Once you confirm the bake element is working, you can select it back to the broil, and this is your broil. You kind of go like this, touch it. You don't have to really touch and hold it like this because it's gonna burn your hand. So kind of touch it like this, and then you will feel the heat. Once you feel the heat, you know that your broil element is also working. What's left here is your convection element, which is located at the back. Remove all the bits and pieces. This part, you can kind of open it. This nut comes out, and then once you got that out, kind of remove it and then pull it out. It pulls out on the back. You can do the same thing here by removing the nut. Once in a while this nut stays really seized there, so you may want to use a plier WD-40 to loosen it up a little bit, and then you can pull it out. And then hold it from here, pull it this way, and then pull it out. It comes out from those tiny holes from the back. It goes like that. So now we are going to get to our convection element. By removing these two screws, we will be able to remove this cover that covers the convection element. But before we do that, we are going to turn off the power. So I'm going to keep it in on position, and I'll go downstairs and turn off the power. The breaker for the oven is these two. Okay, the power is off now. So you can see that there's a little bit of damage mark here. Sometimes you can see on your convection element, you will have a hole or it kind of explodes, and then you know that the convection element is bad. But in my case, because I was here originally, I saw it that the element was broken from the back. I pulled it out, and I'll show you too when I pull this out. And then you pull it out straight. You gotta be very slow. You have to be very careful because the wires may go back, and then it's gonna cause issues. Just leave it like that. And here, I'll show you that spot. That burn mark tells you that the convection element is bad. Also, you can check your convection element for continuity between these two pins. and that would also tell you if you got continuity or not. If you have got continuity, the element is good. If you don't have any continuity, the element is bad. It's easy and simple. Here's the new element, and here's the port number 0009785. Oh, the wires are gone now. I'm gonna have to use a needle nose plier to pull it out. This green is your ground. This blue and purple, it does not matter which side of the element you put it on, it's okay. And then once you know your wires are good there, push it back in slowly. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I had to add this insulation, it's important. So disconnect your wires back in. Here, it's good now. If you got the feeling that these connections are going into the element is loose, please repinch it, make it tighter. That way the customer is not going to have burnt wire or contacts burnt in future. It seems okay. You just push it back in. You remember those screws, they usually go here. One screw goes here, another goes here. Put your put your cover back in. Just to show you something here, you see this bracket goes at the back of this. Do not over tight these screws. Just tight it a little bit so at least it doesn't stay loose, or do not over tight it. The sensor, bring it back and reinstall it right here. It's supposed to go from the bottom, just like this. It clips in. You can insert it. Here, it's good now. No movement. It does not matter which way, you have to add it back in. This filter, so it's just like that. Push on it a little bit, so it's good. Now I'm gonna go and turn it on. When you turn on the oven, within 15-20 minutes it's gonna hit the perfect temperature. But other than that, anytime I go on a wall oven or just a regular stove that has a convection element and the customer's complaint is it's not maintaining its temperature, it does not heat properly, or it takes too long to heat. The convection element is a very common problem. I would say for similar complaints, 80 or 90% of the time it's the convection element that goes bad on these units, and you just have to replace it. It's so easy and simple on these units. You check your bake element with hand. You put your hand on in there, just feel the warmth, feel the temperature inside of the on the broil. It's a quick checkup with your hand. You don't have to use a meter or anything digital. It's easy and simple. You can do that. And then the last thing is to check your convection element. Also, the good part on convection element is anytime they go bad, you will see a burn mark on them. I would say once in a while I've seen convection element broken from inside that you cannot really see if it was broken unless you test it. But I would say most of the time when you take the cover off, you will see the convection element broken in pieces, or it has a damage, or it's a hole, or they burn in different shapes. So thank you so much for watching my videos. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and share it with others. And I'll also show you where the model and serial numbers on this unit. When you open the door, the model and serial number is right here. Right there.